Over the years, I've bought tech and gadgets that have helped improve my life. And with each tech that I bought, it usually came with a charger that looks like this. Or sometimes it looks like this, or this, or sometimes it's more like this. But the thing is, with these chargers, it's meant to be used for a single device, and we all know we all have multiple gadgets. Typically, as the day goes by, you use more and more devices, and at some point, this single charger is not enough. And sure, you can buy an extension cord, but what's the fun in that? And also, what happens if you work outside or when you travel? So today we are going to look at 3 charging bricks that I think you should consider buying. Hello everyone, my name is John Imperial. I'm an architect in Anchorage, Alaska, and in this channel we talk about life, tech, and architecture. So if any of those topics interest you, go ahead and subscribe. Today we are going to talk about Aukey chargers. If you guys don't know what Aukey is, they create amazing products. You guys should know who they are. Obviously, this is very important because it enables us to use our devices, but also, let's be honest, we are using more and more devices each and every day. And considering some devices don't ship with charging bricks anymore, I feel like this is going to be a trend, so it's important to know what's out there. So when Aukey reached out to me, I was very excited to work with them because I've used their products in the past. Actually, I'm using this 8-in-1 USB-C hub right now for my iPad and my MacBook Pro. I just want to say one thing. Although Aukey sent me these chargers, I am free to say whatever I want. This is not a sponsored video. And also know that I will only work with brands and companies that I believe in. So with all of that said, let's start with the first product. All of these 3 chargers are using the Omnia GaN technology. It uses gallium nitride, which allows all of these chargers to be smaller in comparison to other chargers. And you'll see those comparisons later in this video. So first up, we have a 20-watt power brick. And let me just say, I like how Aukey packages their stuff. My 8-in-1 USB-C charger came in the same box, and I like how it's simple, eco-friendly, nothing fancy. Good job, Aukey. So this 20-watt charger is good for your phones and even some of your tablets. It should be able to charge it pretty quickly. This is how it looks like. It is pretty simple, and I like that it's black. It has this matte black finish and it feels sleek and premium, and it's easy to differentiate from my old and slow chargers. So this is how it compares size-wise. It's pretty similar to a standard charging brick for your phone. This is a 5-watt charger, and this is 20 watts. So that's what I was talking about earlier. The Omnia GaN technology is allowing Aukey to create the smaller form factor chargers. And as you can see, this is a 20-watt charger for my iPad. And compare that size-wise, man, this is gonna be super handy, especially when traveling or even just at home. I don't need to lug this around. So for those of you who bought new phones and are looking for a power brick that can work well with it, this is definitely the way to go, especially for those of you iPhone users out there. You got the USB-C, even though you don't have a USB-C because you have a USB-A. This is definitely the way to go. As of right now, this is about $15 and this is $20. So it's a no-brainer. Next up, we have a 65-watt charger, and I think this is going to be the go-to charger for most people that have multiple devices, right? So this is a 65-watt charger right here. You have 2 USB ports, one USB-C and one USB-A. Have a foldable legs for the prongs, which I think is super handy. It's easier to store. This particular charging brick right here has 2 USB ports, one USB-A and one USB-C. And if you look at the USB-C port, it has a PD label on it, which means it has a higher power delivery. So if you're charging a single device, you use the one on top and it should be able to output 65 watts of power to your devices. And if you're charging 2 devices, the top one will charge up to 45 watts and the bottom one 12 watts. And let's compare this to other chargers out there in the market. This one right here was the charger that came with my iPad Pro, and this is a 20-watt charger. And if you see size-wise, that difference is pretty negligible, I would say. considering that this little prongs are not foldable and this one is. So I think this will be the go-to charger for most people. This can easily fast charge your phone and your tablet if you want to. I like the feel of this. It has a little bit more weight to it, but that makes it feel much more premium. I like the orange accents. The only thing I wish was I got the black one because that would help me differentiate it from my old chargers, but hey, that's minor details. Doesn't really affect how it works. So go ahead and check out this 65-watt charger. I know this would be my go-to charger for my phone and tablet when I'm out and I don't need my MacBook Pro. This is definitely the one I'll be bringing, or even when I go on a short trip. So last but not the least, we have a 90-watt charger. And let's compare it to the 65 watts. It's really not that much bigger. So with this particular model, you have 3 ports, 2 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A. The power deliveries are different depending on the combinations and how many devices you decide to plug in. So say you want to plug in 2 devices, you can have a 60-watt and a 30-watt power output. And if you want to plug in 3 devices, you can have a 60-watt, a 12-watt, and another 12-watt. This charger is very useful if you have 3 devices, say a laptop, a phone, and a tablet that can be charged under 90 watts. This charger is very handy, especially for people who work outside, who travel a lot for work, because now you won't have to carry 3 different chargers for devices. You can simply carry this as opposed to this, which makes your bag a little lighter, your packing a little easier, and a little bit more cleaner. If you're interested in any of the products I mentioned today, please use the affiliate links down below. It helps support my channel with no additional cost to you. Overall, I think most people will benefit from these chargers. If you bought a new phone and you don't have a power brick that's USB-C compatible, definitely get this one. It's worth your money. If you want a charger that you can use for a tablet and a phone, definitely get this 65-watt 2-port charger. And if you want to be able to charge 3 devices at the same time, and you have a laptop that can be charged at 90 watts, definitely get this 3-port charger. And yeah, so with that said, this will be my charger of choice here at home. This will be my charger that I put in my iPad backpack, and this will be with me when I travel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.